All right, we're here with Don at Liberty Chevrolet in Sturgis, South Dakota. And this is his personal Jeep collection. He's going to talk a little bit about that and what's going on during the rally.
Thanks, Brock. Again, this is kind of rare. I don't open this up very often, as I don't need another job. But for the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally and the Gun Rally, thought, well, maybe those people would like to see this collection of Jeeps. But I do have to qualify to get into this. There's going to be a $20 donation that goes to the Sturgis Vets Club. The Sturgis Vets Club does many good things in the community. Probably the best thing they do is they do the military burials at Fort Meade National Cemetery, about a mile outside of town here. So your money goes to a good cause. You get to look at some historic Jeeps if you're interested. So it's right here in Sturgis, South Dakota, and this is what started it all. The Willis military Jeep built for World War II.
The old original.
Old original, yeah. It's kind of coincidental that this vehicle right here took the place of the horse-mounted cavalry during World War II. And it's so coincidental that the last horse-mounted cavalry post in America was right here in Sturgis at Fort Meade. So
wow,
this took
kidding.
the place of the horses.
Took the place of the horse.
And the cavalry.
Wow. That's great. So what's the history of this particular Jeep here?
Yes, this one, I was fortunate enough to find it up in Minneapolis. It was restored by North Star Willis up in Minneapolis probably 25 years ago. And I bought it from the gentleman that had bought it after it had been restored by North Star Willis.
Wow. No, that's great. Yeah, as we walk through here, folks, you can see all the different Jeep, the 7 grill Jeep grill story on that. Yeah, so there's all kinds of different ones. Looks like some TJs and YJs and CJs.
Yeah. Does this feature the first year of production or the last year of production or some rare model from the 1990s back to the original 1943s?
When I first walked in here on the collection, I noticed one of them had a 3-point, looked like a 2-bottom plow on the backside of it over here, and I don't think that is something that's regular.
Let me tell you about a couple of these really special ones, and it's kind of buried over here, Brock.
Yeah,
but yeah, this is the 1948 CJ2A with a 2-bottom plow.
Yeah.
This is the only known survivor that anybody's ever seen, because those things got used and abused and went to the scrap pile. I found that Jeep out in Petaluma, California. An elderly farmer gentleman had it and was moving off the farm. And this was advertised. A friend of mine called me and said, Don, any decent Jeep collection needs this.
Needs that.
And
absolutely.
I got to agree. It's a rare, rare find.
That is great. And here, right here, it looks like he's got a trencher.
This monster, yeah, this is a monster. It came out of Auburn, Nebraska, is where they made these things. It's called an Auburn trencher. Quite the contraption when it gets going. It runs off a power takeoff. Look at the size of the chain and the teeth on that thing.
Yeah, holy moly. If this thing could tell a story on how many trenches it's cut and how many houses and water lines that it's serviced and different things like that. Wow,
exactly.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. One of my favorite is the Surrey Jeep back there, the Acapulco Blue Surrey Jeep. Probably the most colorful Jeep in Jeep's history.
So that was a stock color.
That's a stock color. They only came in 3 colors. The one that you see most of is a pink. This is a blue, obviously, and then there's a rare dusty rose that they made them in. Wow. But they used them over in Hawaii, ferrying people around the islands. And to this day, that's why you see so many Jeeps. When you're lucky enough to go to Hawaii on vacation, you'll see a lot of Jeep rentals over there. And this
was the kind of the mothership of that side.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's great.
And this was a nice find.
Bimini top look like thing on there.
Surrey,
so.
that's why they call them Surrey. Like that.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh,
and this one's really rare. Still got Hawaii stickers on it.
Wow. Man, if that could tell a story.
Yeah.